Now, more about optimization, right? There's a lot of places where we can add keywords in YouTube. You ever heard of a thing called Keyword Planner?
Yeah.
Yeah? No? Okay. Well, it's part of it's part of the overall suite of tools in Google Analytics, Christy.
Okay.
And so let's say that I was interested in the word real estate. I have a business where we're talking a lot to real estate agents these days. Okay. So in Keyword Planner, let's say that I put up the word real estate. Now it's going to tell me that the average monthly search is between 100,000 and 1 million searches every month using that word real estate. But I'm curious to know, are there other words that might also help me target more people? Well, as a matter of fact, it gives me these as an example. I didn't put these in. It generates this, and it tells me, for instance, home. There's anywhere between 1 and 10 million searches a month using the word home. 100,000 to 1 million on for sale by owner. There's Caldwell Banker is 100,000 to 1 million. So I'm going to show you why this is important in a second, okay? But understand that there's this really cool tool called Keyword Planner. Now, one of the things that we can do is we can say, okay, I don't know what else to create videos about. Well, if I was to go back and look at these lists, and you're a real estate agent that wants to come up with some video content for your business, well, I know that there's between 1 million and 10 million people searching under the word realtor. So if I've got the word realtor in my title, I can optimize my video just by title. Day in the life of a realtor. I don't know, it has the word realtor. It's probably going to show up someplace in the rankings, right? 100,000 to 1 million homes for rent. Maybe homes for rent is a topic for a video. I don't know. It could be. I'm going to do some more work behind this, but at least it's inspiration. It's helping you do your kind of blue sky, white canvas kind of work, right?
So, Joe, I'm noticing on those, the numbers were the same going down, but it says competition. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Low, medium, and
yeah,
high.
And this has to do with people that are using this from a pay-per-click perspective.
Okay.
Right?
So you wouldn't necessarily want to go and look for the highest number with a low next to it and think that you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
In fact, I wouldn't want to do a whole lot of pay-per-click advertising either unless I was really wealthy or had a big fat budget for my business.
I want to think that through for a minute again. So if you are a nobody and you're looking at this list and you're in that competition category,
We'll go back to a list so we can talk about it.
if you're an unknown and you're looking at the top two up there and they both say low, what you're saying is, well, if you use those words in your thing, they're less likely to look for it because if they don't go to the competition unless those are accompanied by a brand name. Is that what you just said?
Yes, it is.
So you would be better off going to Home Finder under medium or mansions for sale.
Well, here's something to think
I mean,
about.
how do you
This
do
is a slightly different topic, but let me show you something real quick. I hope this is erasable. It says dry erase. I think I sure would hate to surprise Jurgen like that. Tomorrow morning he comes in and it's indelible marker all over his whiteboard. Okay, so this is a frequency distribution curve. You guys ever seen this before, something like this? Okay, so down here, let's say that each of these hash marks is a different keyword, right? Real estate, realtor, realty farm, for sale by owner, whatever, right? 5% of the people who searched, this word represents 5% of all search, is what this would say, the area under that curve. Now there's going to be some words that are going to occupy 50% of all the search activity. everything, all this activity in here, right? Maybe this is 3 to 4 words. So if I go back, $1 to 10 million, right? Home is going to be one of these words. It's humongous, right?
So you put home sex, and you get that.
Yeah, you can just put sex. In fact, I don't care what the topic is. If you put that word up there, you're going to have a lot of interest. Okay?
Right.
Doesn't matter what's happening. Just as an aside. Okay, so anyway, you got 50%. Okay? Now, if this is pay-per-click, you're going to spend a fortune because everybody is clicking on this word, right? You don't want that. No way, right? So no one's bidding on this because it's got low competition because no one wants to bank and have to sell everything they own after a month's activity of PPC, right? Now, what's really smart to do is to say, okay, I want the stuff out here. Because as it turns out, there's 50% of the search activity in the tails equals to the search activity in the middle. And you've got way more words, but these words are cheap in comparison. So these are what they call long tail keywords. Okay? And that's way off topic, but just food for thought.
I don't think it's off topic.
Okay, good. Well, then you've learned one more thing tonight.
You need to add this slide. Because that's really important.
It is important. Yeah. Now, the whole point that I'm trying to make with this is that keywords are a great tool to use if you're trying to come up with content for videos. What kind of a story am I going to tell now? Especially if you're trying to come up with content that people are going to be already searching for. And you can get that by understanding the relative numbers and against all of the words that are optioned.
And one of the best places to put that in is in the title.
Yeah.
And where else?
Oh, I'll show you. We're going there.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. So, keyword-rich descriptions. Now watch. You can actually put 5,000... This is a video, right? This is one of my 8 videos about email marketing. This was part 6. It's a series, right? Part 6, how to grow your list. They give you this whole space in here to write about what the contents are. They give you 5,000 characters worth. That can be chock full of keywords. So that when you're on YouTube and you're searching for something, if it happens to be in here, you're going to come up in their rankings.
Okay, so do these have different impact in terms of, you know, like on your webpage, some of them have more, I can't even think of the word, but like if your part 6 had a word that had a much bigger draw, would you get more of a ranking or draw versus just having it down here and here?
Well, I've got the combination. I've got this space here, and then these are keywords in here. They call
Right,
these
but
tags.
On websites, you have keywords that are in different spots.
You've got it in your title, you've got it
Right.
in your text, you've got it in your anchors,
But
you've
on
got it all over.
websites, they're stronger when they're in certain places as
Yeah.
opposed to
Yes.
different locations.
Yes.
Is that true for
No,
YouTube?
no, not so much. Not so much.
What's your opinion on keyword stuffing? So if you're trying to rank a video for one specific term, taking that and copying and pasting it 5,000 times into the description, how does that show up?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, Google looks at it like black hat SEO, right? Now, assuming that they're going to find this, it's not going to work in your favor, right?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, YouTube is owned by Google. So I'm sure that there are rules apply in here. You're probably, if you do that keyword stuffing, you're probably not going to, they're going to find this.
Because they have bots that analyze it all.
Yeah, they've got, right. I don't think it's going to rank.
Well,
Right.
Black
that
will
means
probably
you can
be
get
blacklisted.
blackballed too, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
And what was
The
it?
in-
What,
the
did you
index.
say your question again? What were you suggesting?
Keyword stuffing. So if you're trying to rank for one specific keyword, in that 5,000 character space that he said, just using that keyword and copying and pasting spam and filling up 5,000 characters with the same keyword over and over again. likeliness to rank for that
Absolutely.
specific keyword.
So, a couple more opportunities there. Best results if you use a similar keyword across all your videos. So, for instance, I'm going to use the word small business marketing often because that's who my target segment is. That's who I'm hoping to communicate with. Because my business is all about serving the needs of small businesses. So I'm hoping that when people are searching, they're saying, hey, small business marketing or target market, anything that is relevant to the content of the video and also relevant to my target audience. That's kind of how I've looked at that.